Hello, everybody. Michelle Giannato, Vice President and Patient Advocate for the nonprofit Auto-Brewery Syndrome Information and Research. I wanted to touch upon a tool that people in our support group who have or suspect they have auto-brewery syndrome or ABS, one of the things that we encourage them to do is go out and buy a breath alcohol meter, keep track of the foods they eat, the beverages they consume, put it in a diary. Before they eat, blow into a breath alcohol meter, and then after consumption, blow hourly. This helps each person determine what foods are triggering their fermentation. And, people make mistakes. You're learning diet and you don't know how you're going to react. So the best thing to do is to keep an accurate count of what you're eating and drinking, and then blow into these breath alcohol meters. What we have is two different models. I'm not saying we recommend them. That's not my purpose here. But there's a breath alcohol meter that's fuel sensor, and it's battery powered. It doesn't keep a history. There's another model out there that is powered and charged with a USB port. It connects to an app on a Bluetooth, and it does keep a record. One of the challenges with auto brewery is that these devices are really for people who just want to keep track and monitor their alcohol consumption. Hey, am I okay to drive? Am I not? This is not the case for our group. Someone can just eat the wrong thing. And we found that most devices that are sold on the market, breath alcohol meters, they don't account for any numbers above 0.40 or 400 ethanol. And what they'll get on some of these meters, it'll say ERR, which is error. It can't account for any high numbers. Other times, fermentation is happening in the body. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. If anyone could explain to me why this happens, but the fermentation is happening in their body. They're exhibiting signs of being intoxicated. They blow into the meter and it reads 0. That's dangerous, because we've had a couple of people that went to the hospital, brought their meter, they had an ethanol blood draw, they blew into the meter at the same time, and it was a 0. The ethanol came back in the hospital of over 200, 300, 400. One person had 500. And it's not uncommon for someone with this medical condition, when they start fermenting, to be at those numbers. This is the norm, and they could stay at those numbers for days. My husband once ate a pancake. He made a mistake. He didn't realize. And he was at 0.30 for 3 consecutive days. And we were going out of our minds because we just had no idea how to bring that number down. It was just awful. So anyone out there in the world that can explain, why these breath alcohol meters we're getting false positives with auto-brewery syndrome only. And can we make a meter that goes higher? I don't even know if the police meters, if theirs goes that high. I have no idea. But with this disease, we're in uncharted waters. We're just learning as we're going. So again, autobrewery.org is our website. You can download case studies. You can donate to our nonprofit. And if you have any answers to these questions that I have, please let me know. Thank you.